Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Sabbath Talk. It's your brother Yeremiah, aka Ron. Birth name Ron. All right. Now that we got the introduction out the way, I don't want to talk a little bit today about this book. I was watching the news and this book, and I'm gonna talk about it in a little bit. This lady, she wrote the book, and I'm gonna give you the author's name. She wrote a book, and it's basically just acting like slavery ain't really happened in America, like it was some kind of fiction. Man, I'm tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something that happened then. Now, with the times, and I'm not coming against brown people or what they call brown pride or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, them people trying to make it just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, they a part of this nation too. You know what I'm saying? This nation of Israel. A lot of them. So not really talking down. But it's funny how America is calling them immigrants and willing to give them money. I'm looking at Joe Biden out here wanting to offer some ridiculous money for immigrants and stuff. People don't want to come over here, and and I noticed here in and it talks about it in Deuteronomy 28 about this same subject. The foreigner can come over you, and you born in this country. 'Cause we've been slaves here this long. You know what I'm saying? And no, slavery is did happen, and there ain't no doubt we can pull up pictures. You know what I'm saying? Jim Crow and all this type of stuff like that didn't happen, and then she wanted to talk in classrooms. You done took Black history out of school. You could at least did that, kept that. You done took Black history out of schools, man. You're getting too far gone with this. So today I'm gonna talk about a little bit about most I ain't forgot about it. And before all of time is done away with, according to the Bible, you're gonna get the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you you're gonna get the smoke. And it just when you look at things like Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin, various others, just countless amount of Elijah McCain. I'll go on and on the list is like this is the product of it, killed by the hands of people. And black life, or is what this nation called it, black life, like we blacks. Okay, you people born on a transatlantic slave trade and brought over here, your ancestors. You a part of this nation of Israel too. I done been all over the earth, and it been affirmed. I done been to Ivy League school professors, and it's been confirmed. You know what I'm saying? The only people not telling, it's like the biggest secret out there. Biggest secret out there is that they don't talk about that. I was in the United States military. First of all, shout out to all the vets out there. Shout out for all the people that served. You know what I'm saying? I served myself, 11 years. I was a sergeant in the United States military. And I was in there from July 25th, 1990 to 2001, August. And I was in there, you know what I'm saying? I was in the military, Army, U.S. Army, you know what I'm saying? So who, you know what I'm saying? And to all the boys out there, and my discharge right here, I done showed it before. My discharge right here on the real thing. So what I'm gonna say about this country, you know what I can say about this? Matter of fact, this is a picture of me. Okay, I hope you can see it. This is a picture of me. Okay, cover up my social security number up here. Yeah, see this right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cover up my social security. Oh, knock the mic up. Make sure I'm good at it. Okay. You see that? So what I'm about to say about this country, I fought so I can say what I'm gonna say. You know, that lady do got the right to write a book like that. In this country, freedoms is freedoms. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, a lot seem like our freedoms are being taken. Like you can't use certain words without getting flagged and all this type of stuff. But that is what it is. This is an agenda that they're trying to push. But but for slavery though, like it ain't happened. Emmett Till, you know, you know, I'm gonna just say this, man, that was horrible. They beat that man's eyes out of his socket because he so called whistled at a white woman, and then found out that that didn't happen. You know, man, you know, that's crazy. Emmett Till, gone. So we're gonna talk a little bit about this. We're gonna see what these nations, because if you a Gentile, you going into servitude, you can get ready. And it ain't forgotten by them. I'm gonna show you that this is the most high talking say this. Not wrong to say this, that the most high gonna say this. And we're gonna see uh hmm if this over with or not for doing this. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you before, and I'm just gonna do a quick example here. Uh pull this up. Let me just go and get something like this real quick. Deuteronomy 28 chapter. Uh-oh. Deuteronomy 28 chapter. And we're gonna see here, I'm talking about you people that was born from slavery. That came on these slave ships. Not on no trains, on slave ships. All right, it ain't no shot, but it is what it is. Everybody ain't come on no slave ships for this prophecy right here and the rest of these prophecies above here. They're all what you so-called black people or Negroes are called. You know what I'm saying? But let's jump to the main thing. Deuteronomy 28:68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Because we was in slavery then with the Egyptians. I got books on the Egyptians right here. All them books right there, just about all Egyptians. I can show you. I can show you. Various things. Matter of fact, here we go. Y'all look at this. We was in slavery, right? We came over, but we was in slavery. Look at now. Let's get the year on this. This is in the 18th dynasty. This was thousands of years before Christ. I want y'all to see. Now they had white. You see them white robes on? They had white. So if they wanted to paint them white, they would have painted them white. Or red, like the Bible called them. Okay. Now this is the Egyptians right here. You see them? Taskmasters over here. You see the kings and queens, some of them over here. Now look at them working in this field right here. Look at the Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Look at them building them pyramids. You see that? What color do that have? So this is for my people that's good Christian folk who pastor you ain't teach you, ain't telling you that you the Israelites of the book. You are of this nation Israel, and I can show you more and more. This book is a Holman Bible Atlas. Okay, you can find. I can go on and on. I got books stacked up over there, but I'm not trying to show you. But I can show you. Nature no color line. King James was a last black king he ruled Spain, the first king of Scotland, the sixth king of Scotland, and he was the first of he also ruled Spain, and he was the first what you would call British king, you know what I'm saying? So he sat on 3 thrones at one time for 3 different countries. Okay, so let's not go there like that ain't black history, okay? Now, it says, and I can get you a picture of him too. I can pull up one from Cambridge University. Not none of them whited out pictures of the Renaissance trying to hide. So that's what they've been doing, hiding. They spend millions and millions of dollars to hide. But you know what? In a lot of them Ivy League schools, it's in the books. It's still in books. You can find many books, and if y'all want to get it in, I can show you plenty of books. Because you know what? I'm one of the ones that reading and go find it. But anyway, it says And the Lord, this is Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Because that's what we was doing hard labor. I just showed you in this book. With ships. But they didn't have to. Egypt is on the continent of Africa. Let me pull up that while we talking. Let's see how far Egypt. Uh-oh, I'm spelling it wrong. My bad. I should have been looking up that. Let's see if we can just pull up Egypt on a map. Now, I'm going to scroll back here. Now, I want you to see. Egypt is right here. Now, what continent is Egypt on? First of all, we on the African. Europe is up here. This is the Caucasus Mountains, all this up over here. Okay, now you look at this. Egypt is on the continent of Africa. And where you think Israel at? Now, this canal wasn't even there until the 40s. They built that little water separation right there in the 40s, the Suez Canal. Now, it's attached to the tip, to the little bit of part of Africa right there. So why would he need to bring you to a ship if this piece of water that's right here, that's letting it not touch, was in the 40s when the Jewish people came there? People something like Jews came down. You understand what I'm saying? Pertaining to Jews. That's why if you put ish on something, it means pertaining to. So like blue-ish is sort of blue. It pertains to blue. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, I'm talking about the Jews. They didn't need to be on those ships. Now, I'm showing you this. I'm just going off the fly. You know what I'm saying? I thank the Most High for his resources. And his son Yahushua, or Yahusha, some would say. Or Yahushua, if you know him that way. And it says, some of y'all know it's Jesus. And it says, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way, I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. We ain't been back since. Where you think we are? You know what I'm saying? All over the earth, scattered. And there you should be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, slave men and slave women. And no man shall buy you. Ain't nobody came. Did the Africans come and say, hey, man, bring our people back? We supposed to be the same. Come on, man. I just showed you they had us in slavery. Do you think them people was putting us on the boat, selling us to the so-called Caucasian white man that we was just, they putting their own cousins and people on there? Man, you better know. And no man shall buy you. No man bought us out this captivity yet. We got people like this woman right here wrote this book. Let's find this book. Here it is. Now, this is the book 1619 Project by Nicole Hannah Jones. And it's on the New York Times. They wanted, and then she'd have made a book for children to teach so they can put that in schools for the children. Like slavery, slavery didn't even happen. You know what? Y'all give a thumbs down for this book. If y'all really want to help your boy out, give a thumb down where you can for this book. Give it a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody crazy. If it's somewhere on here, I'm going to find out. I'm going to find a thumbs down somewhere and say this book is trash. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to the thing. Like somebody. See, it's funny how they do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to get this video flag. I know the devil will love me. But we the only people that was put on ships and sold as slavery. I ain't got to tell you the ports no more and none of that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. Now, let's get to the soul of this. Let's see who's going to redeem us, because ain't no man going to do it. The Most High going to do it. So, Israel Redeemed is the title of this, like the little subject matter, Isaiah 43. Yeshayahu 43. Brother Yeshayahu got it saying, and 43 and 1. It says, but now thus saith Yah that created thee, O Jacob, and formed thee, O Israel. Fear not, for I am redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name, and thou art mine. See, the Most High, you don't never hear the Most High say that about any other people. Thou art mine. I can show you that all in Deuteronomy. He made you to be a special people above all people. So you can come out here and say that the Bible or the Most High. Okay, let's get it from His word. You ain't gotta get it from. Are we all equal? You gonna so it's no penalty for the bad people that don't follow the Most High. They just as good, huh? Let's get it what the Bible say. Let's get it because I know some of y'all pastors ain't showed you this. Let's get it. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God, unto the Most High Yah thy Elohim. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. I can keep on going with that. I can show you what he said more and more and more, but let's get it from Amos real quick. He ain't know no other people. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't know no other people like that. And I know this is shocking to a few of y'all. Y'all might watch this video and y'all be like, where you going? You trying to teach some black nationalism here? Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you just like this. You know, when somebody can do a book like that and you could just not say nothing about it and but it's cool. But it's cool. You don't want to say nothing about it. You just, nah, you can put a lie out there and it ain't no problem. The lie can stay up all day. That's crazy. The lie can stay up all day and nobody say nothing about it at all. And it's supposed to just be cool and you can just be good. Well, I'm gonna tell you right here. We're gonna see. What is it? Amos 3 and 2. Amos 3 and 2. Let's get it 3 and 1. Hear this word that Jehovah have spoke against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought from the land of Egypt, saying, Mizraim is another way of saying Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it says, it should be there. Let's see. Just for see Mizraim. Okay. That's how you say it in Hebrew. Okay. And it says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I punish you for all your iniquities. Because we was given the law. We was given the statutes. We was given charge. And when you don't do that, and even when he was giving it to us, he said if we didn't do what we supposed to do, that our forefathers say, these things we shall do. You know what? Guess what? It was penalties for it. And we ain't in our land right now for penalties for it, but he got a plan to bring us all back. And he going to punish them that was messing around, went too far with it and was out of there. They got their own day. You see what I'm saying? So let's just get that out there real quick. Let's go back to the subject matter. Back to Isaiah or Yeshayahu 43 and 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. And thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. For I am Yah thy Elohim, the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior. I gave Egypt for a ransom, Ethiopia and Seba for thee. It's nations that he gave for us. In the land of Canaan, when they was getting ready to go, it was already people there. It was already people in there. They had houses built, crops. When they went into the promised land, it was already people there. But the Most High got rid of, and He explained it because they was in there doing whoredom. They was in there worshiping foreign gods and everything else. So guess what? He rid the evil out of there. And we was helping him with it. You know what I'm saying? We whooped all of them out of there. That's why a lot of races really, to be honest, their ancestors mad at you to this day. You know, and there's no disrespect. You know, a lot of Africans don't accept us Israelites or African Americans a lot. Call them brother. Call your average one. Next time you go in the African market, just walk around saying, "What's up, bruh? All right, bruh." And see if you don't get them looks out the corner of their eyes at you. You know what I'm saying? And some of them bold enough to tell you, "You are not my brother. You are not my brother. I'll tell you that. You are not my brother." And tell you to your face, because they know the difference. And they know history and they know the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't y'all go out there bashing the Africans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even going, this ain't about that. You know, we got to separate stuff because He gave these people to be a ransom, you know. And this is Ethiopia, Seba, you know, Egypt, the Egyptians. After we built a pyramid, did they build another one? No. What happened to Pharaoh now? You understand what I'm saying? For messing with the Most High's people. You don't think that's going to happen to these countries out here? You tripping. Okay. 5. Fear not, for I am with thee. I will bring thy seed from the east and gather thee from the west. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from afar, and my daughters from the ends of the earth, even everyone that is called by my name. Okay, now we're going to get into this. Now, if you want to get into dialects and older forms of Hebrew and just pronunciations, okay, you know, because, you know, we got Israelites, you know, Yahweh. We got Israelites, Yahuwah or Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? Or we got some people call them Yahweh. But you see the Yah is in every part of those names regardless. So the Yah is there. Okay. Now, his son Yahushua, or some would call him Yahusha. Some of y'all know it's Jesus in the English. You see the Yah in his name. Okay, in the Lashawan Kadesh Hebrew, you know, they'll say Yasha Allah. Because the Yah is in that part of the name is in everything that's Yah's. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh or Yahuwah when you're talking about the creator, or his son Yahusha, or some of y'all will call him Yahweh Shai, but it's Yah in every part of that. Okay, Yasha Allah. You understand what I'm saying? The Israel, Yasha Allah, Yisrael, Yisrael, and either way, it's still like that. Yisrael. How about saying it like that? Yisrael. El is generic way of saying God. Ye sir are God. You understand what I'm saying? God and earthly walking around. Sons of God. You understand? That's why he say, bring my sons from afar and my daughters from the ends of the earth. Everyone that is called by my name. For I created him for my glory. That's what the Most High say. I formed him, yea, I made him. Okay? It's very clear. My name is Jeremiah, and in the Hebrew that name was chosen for me. Jeremiah. I got Yah in my name. Okay. Okay, and yeah, he ransomed them. Let's get us some examples of this ransom, because he told him he ransomed thee. You know, he got rid of some people for us. And he gonna do it again. Sure enough, gonna do it again. But he done once, he gonna do it again. Okay, let's jump down. Israel, let's deal with Israel here. Yeshayahu, Isaiah, Yeshayahu, okay, Isaiah. In the Hebrew, Yeshayahu, see, they are called by my name. Okay, like Daniel, Daniel Allah. Some people will say, you're going to see the El, or even the angels, Raphael, you know, Daniel. El is the generic way of saying God. El, okay. Anything that's the Most High got his tag on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It says, "But thou Israel art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend." That was the Most High said. He chose Abraham's lineage, and only a part of Abraham's lineage to be a special people that he gave the charge to teach everybody else. Okay. But yet we got people that want to teach us like they some kind of big time people. I be looking at Total Blasphemy Network all the time. TBN, Total Christian Broadcast Network, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at that all the time, man. I be looking at like how you gonna you can go in that very Bible. I would love to sit down and have a discussion with a lot of them. You can give them all to me. Matter of fact, you give me about 4, 5 of them on the panel, and we gonna see who gonna explain the Sabbath. What's the Sabbath day? And we gonna explain the feast days, the holy days, the Sabbath days, the dietary law. Show me in the Bible where these things you can just do what you want to do. That you ain't got to keep the law of the Creator. Boy, you gonna watch. They're gonna say, man, that was unfair. Because I done studied this. Boy, let me go on something else. This Psalms 147:19. It says, "He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes, and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. And as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord." Praise ye Yah. Ain't that something? Well, that's the Old Testament, cause, that was before Christ, and see how he got it in. I see some wise church folk want to go with this. Romans chapter 3, verse 1. "What advantage then have the Jew? Or what profit is there of the circumcision?" We was known as the circumcision because we circumcised our male children on the 8th day. Okay, Christ did it, and plenty other people. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's one of the requirements. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, 2, much every way, chiefly. He say much every way, chiefly, because that unto them were committed the oracles of God. That's what advantage we got, because we was. So why is these other nations trying to teach us our book, our history, our lineage, our goodly heritage, as the Bible says, our goodly heritage. For us, by us, FUBU, huh? Anyway, 3, for what if some do not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Let God be true and every man a liar. See, I'm showing you with the scripture. I'm letting God be true. Yah be true, and every man a liar. As it is written, thou art that thou mightest be justified in the sayings and mightest overcome what thou art judged. You know what I'm saying? So there it is right there. I think we building the case here. You know what? I'm thanking the Most High because some of this is just coming by inspiration, and I like to thank the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's who teaching this lesson today, because I'm going to tell you, your boy ain't got a whole lot of scriptures up here. Normally, you be seeing me with a big old list if I hold them up. On some scripture on some previous things about this, But most of the time, I'll be more than that. You know what I'm saying? I try not to over talk y'all, but we can feel this. But I can show you some past time when I really used to just take my time and go in and And I realize our people only got so much time. But this tablets are just things I taught. You know what I'm saying? I can pull out books over here with things I taught. We can go on and on and on of things I taught, lessons I taught. You know what I'm saying? And then full. And I can go get more of them and pull out all kinds of stuff. I've been, you know, to the back at some point. So, and like I say, I want y'all to, like I say, really listen. I'm not shooting no people out the way, but Miss Nicole, slavery did happen. You understand what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a penalty for it because I'm working my way up to show you that. You know what I'm saying? But first, I gotta let our people know certain things, and it is a penalty coming for it. Believe that, because it's gonna be a time where the Most High ain't gonna be playing. Okay, I think I already used this one. We gonna keep on going with this. It still got some. Yeah, let's go to 41:1. Keep silence before me, O islands, and let the people renew their strength. Let them come near. Let them, then let them speak. Let us come near together to judgment. Who raised up the righteous man from the east? Called him to his foot, gave the nations before him, and made rule over kings. He gave them as the dust of his sword, and as driven stubble to his bow. He pursued them and passed safely, even by the way that he had not gone with his feet. We're gonna jump down a bit more. And let's jump down because he dealing with Israel here. We're gonna jump to 8. 41:8. It says, "But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend." Okay, we just got that. And it says, "Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth," because we all over. We got brothers all up in England, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? "And called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant. I have chose thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with thy right hand of my righteousness." See, the Most High gonna be the one to redeem us. And boy, they getting ready to pay some penalties. They getting ready to pay some penalties. Let me see something. Show you a penalty. And it happened with us. Yeah, the Most High is gonna make these jokers fall. Let's get an example in Isaiah 45. No, I was gonna go there a little later. We're gonna back up. Okay, let's go to Yoel or Joel. See, here we go. See, let me show you an example. Look at that. First top, I didn't know how this was gonna work, boy. The Most High, you good. This is the nations will be judged. The nations, everybody else, what you done to Israel. "For behold, in those days and in that time will I bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. And I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, that's where the Battle of Armageddon is gonna be, and we'll plead a war that ain't even ready yet. But to show you how cold this is. Oh, it's already. See if we can find some pictures of them. The grave's already dug. Mm. Then, hold on. Let's do it this way. Sometimes you gotta be just on it. There it is. Iran's Revolutionary Guard mass graves for U.S. mass graves, because the U.S. gonna be in this war, and these are graves that are already marked for that time, man. A battle that ain't even won, that ain't even happened yet. You know what? They know prophecy sometimes better than I think our people do. So he gonna bring them to the valley of Jehoshaphat with them, and will plead with them. Therefore, my people and for my heritage, Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. See, they done took us and scattered us among the nations. They put us on them slave ships. You know what I'm saying? You got another people that's sitting in Israel right now. You know how they do the Gaza Strip, and then you got other people. You know, some people that's there right now, and some people that's fighting over land that you know what, prior to 1940 something, through the Bedford Agreement, before the Bedford Agreement that the UN did and England did to put some people there. They've been there since the 40s. They ain't been there prior to then as a nation of people. So I want y'all to understand that. Okay. Okay. It's a difference between a Israeli and an Israelite, is what I'm gonna say. And I don't want to get this video flagged, but Israeli just meaning a person that occupying in the land. That's all it means. An Israelite is something else. Okay. I'm an Israelite. Okay. So I'm gonna just leave it right there. I think y'all smart enough to figure out what I'm saying. And they scattered and parted his land. They still parting the Most High's land. And they have cast lots for my people. And you seen many roots moving. 24, 24, 24. Look at it. Got good teeth. This is strong. 24, 24, 25, 25, 25. Trying to get 26, 26. You know what? They cast lots. Put slaves on the auction block. Separated families, just like it tell you in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. You know what? Giving a boy to be a harlot. They breeded us like cattle. And sold a girl for wine. They was dealing with them Africans when them Europeans went over there. You understand what I'm saying? That they might have a drink. Yea. And what ye do with me, O Tyre. Tyre is a place right here in northern, right there by Israel. It's right on the coast. And Zidon. And all the coast of Palestine. Because, you know, you got people in Palestine right now. Ain't the people of this book. They just been hanging there since we left. Will ye render me a recompense? So the Most High is saying, will you render me? You going to try to pay me off? You going to try to give me some, what they call that? Reparation. And if you recompense me, if you think you're going to pay me off swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your head. You know what? The Most High ain't going to be playing with these people when it's time for these people to pay up for what they done. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold and carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold to the Grecians. Greeks.
Strong's H 3125. Yevani. Yevani. Okay. Second entry. Yavan. Yavan.
Okay, to the Greeks. Grecian. Greeks. So you done sold my people. You done sold my people. To the Grecians. That ye might remove them far from thy border. And you've done that. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and I will return your recompense upon your head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah. And they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off. And it says, for the Lord have spoken it. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. So you've been warned. I'm going to claim this to you. Miss Nicole, 1619, where your book at? 1619 product. Miss Nicole Hannah Jones. This is for you. You got a day coming where you going to bow your face to the earth, partner, and you going to know that you was dealing with the sons and daughters of the king. You understand what I'm saying? All Gentiles are going to fall and serve us in the next kingdom. I'm getting ready to show you that. I ain't said it. Most High said it. So don't get mad at me. And you ask your pastor, some of you church folk, try to explain what's going on. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you. Proclaim thee to this, because the Gentiles are non-Jew, right? Some of y'all Jews, some of y'all are Israelites, and you taught in these institutions don't even know that you are Israelite and taught that you are Gentile. These code of ethics and these words, these books of the Bible are for you. They're your heritage. That's what you was doing before you was over here. See, they want to change your name and give you all these new terms like Christianity. See, you wasn't no Christian when you was over there. You was an Israelite. You understand what I'm saying? You were an Israelite. That didn't even come to the founder, John Smith, who founded the Baptist Church. What, 1612? What were you prior to 1612? That's when the Baptist Church was formed. But we fill up a whole lot of the Baptist Church. I'm not picking on nobody because the rest of them, if you ain't an Israelite, I'm talking to you. So it don't really matter. You call yourself non-denominational, non-dominational, or whatever. This is for you. Where your covenant at? Show me your church in the Bible. I can show you mine. Israel's all over. And I'm going to show you that when the Most High gather these people, he's going to only gather Israel in the future. I'm going to show you that too. But right now, we showing you, proclaim this among the Gentiles. So y'all been warned. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men and let the men of war draw near. Let them come on up. Come to the battle. That's how he gonna knock them nations down. And they're going to die in battle. And guess what? It's going to be a turn of events. You ain't got to believe me. Let's go. Let's get some more. That's good. That's good teaching. This is good teaching right here. Isaiah 11:11. Yeshayahu 11:11. Show you it's coming again. He for to bring us home. This you, Israel. Yeshayahu 11:11. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again a second time, because the first time was when they crossed over the Red Sea, to recover the remnant of his people, which are left from Assyria, because everybody didn't make the slave ship, and from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush. Cush is just Ethiopia, and from Elam, because we got brothers over there. Elam is Saudi Arabia, and Shinar. Okay, that's modern day. What's the dumb you say? Iraq, and Hamath, and from the isles of the sea, meaning from everywhere else. You understand what I'm saying? And he shall set up, like in America, the isles of the sea, and he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and he shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth, north, south, east, and west. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he gonna do. A second time. And that's the future. Now let's see what Miss Nicole got to look forward to. It's gonna be the vengeance, God's vengeance on the nations. Isaiah Yeshayahu 63:1. Who is this that cometh up from Edom? Okay.
Strong's H 123. Edom.
Okay. Edomite. Edom means equal to what? Red. Y'all see this, right? Red. See, the Bible don't call people black. It tells you Egypt is blackened. Israel is blackened unto the ground. Meaning, I can show you in there that they dark like the ground. But he wasn't calling them black. You understand? And identify him. He always identified him as his people. Okay, we have a red man. Because people, this is white. Okay. This is red. Right? Now, people aren't this color. There are different shades of red. Okay. I.e., some people call some people red. All right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't for the flag this video. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about that. It's not about because you know what? They're going to have their place in our kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? So we ain't going to do them the same way that they're going to do, but they're going to serve or they're going to take a dirt nap. That's what the future got. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show you that. If I said it, I can sure enough show it. I can show you in multiple ways. I can't even just show you one time. Edom, red, okay? The twin brother of Jacob. Or sometimes they call him a descendant from Idumea, okay? Because there's plenty of judgment in there if you do your diligence. You know what I'm saying? And look up Idumea. Ain't nothing good going to happen for them people over there. Who is this that coming from Edom? Okay? With dyed garments from Bozrah. That was the capital city of where Edom hung out. That this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It says, I that speak in righteousness mightily to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like at him that treadeth in a winepress. They say, well, who is this glorious man coming with this? Why your garments are so red? Because we normally be in white. You know what I'm saying? White. You know what I'm saying? But his garments are in red. It says, therefore art thou red in thy garment, in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that trodden in wine fat. Wine fat is like blood. You know what I'm saying? He says, I have trodden the wine press alone. This is the Son of the Most High. It's going to be the Messiah. I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there is none with me. For I tread them in my anger and will trample them in fury, and their blood shall sprinkle upon my garments as I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeem is come. See, when he come to redeem us, guess what? It's gonna be some destruction for Edom. And I'm gonna pause it right here real quick. Okay, so we left off there. And let's go. I think it's okay, this is we still dealing with Yahushua, the Most High's Son, the Messiah, coming to put the day of vengeance, down on this earth, and He's gonna redeem His people. So that's what it basically is. In 4, we're in verse 5. So it says, "And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there is none to uphold. Therefore my arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me." And it says, "And I will trot down the people in mine anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth." See, there ain't gonna be no playing around and stuff when it's time. You look at, like that book that's want to sit there and just not acknowledge, what I'm saying? Like slavery didn't happen or something like that. It's just not gonna go that way. You know what I'm saying? You do all these, the Trayvon Martin, Elijah McClain. More than jail time gonna be for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, let's go to Isaiah 49 real quick. Let's see the state of mind some of them gonna be. And we're going to get 2 more, and then we're going to be done with this. I plan on doing 2 more. Let's go and get Isaiah 14 real quick. It's 3 verses real quick. Israel's taunt. Isaiah Yeshayahu 14:1, it says, For Yah will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel, and I will set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, meaning everybody outside of Israel, strangers, okay? Israel, he separated them. You understand what I'm saying? And they shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. See, it's gonna be a switch. Okay, we done our time on this mess that, of working and building a construct and not even get reparations or not even get like we can't even get America to apologize, but we got Sleepy Joe up there in Washington, up there trying to get money for these people. He apologized to the South Pacific people, but he didn't apologize. But when he ran on the ticket, you ain't black if you vote for me. Well, I'm not black because I know better. You understand what I'm saying? I know you wasn't. I check your track record. Ain't no perfect president. Trump wasn't perfect, and Joe Biden isn't perfect. You understand what I'm saying? I knew that, and I knew you wasn't going to apologize. You just use people for your votes. They've been doing the same old playbook for I don't know how long. I remember being in my mom's church. You know what I'm saying? I remember, what was that mayor? Lee Brown. Was it Lee Brown? Yeah, I think it was Lee Brown. The mayor. Been a little while. It was way back in Anderson Warrior days. And right around lecture time, he want to come talk to everybody in the pulpit and all this old stuff because he want to get a vote. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as you vote them jokers in, they just forget about you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but God ain't forget about what they done to the people though, because you see he not playing in there. He said he gonna sell their sons, their daughters, but you can't get a preacher to explain that. You understand what I'm saying? You can show all these verses that I could keep going. I can show you another at least 3, and I'm gonna try to stretch it in. I'm gonna try to read this real quick to show you three more times that if you are not of the nation of Israel, when some people that know him as Jesus come back, you gonna work for Israel, and we seeing that right now in this scripture, and it's very clear. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Now we were their captives. Now we're gonna take them captives, who we was when they was took us for captives. Like it just said, it says that. And it says, and they shall rule over their oppressors. You see what I'm saying? We already just showed you the verse in Joel 3:8 that we're gonna sell their children. You understand what I'm saying? To the Sabians. They done ours. Show you that in Deuteronomy 28 chapter that they said that they was gonna do that. Let's get this out of Deuteronomy 28 chapter. Where they sold our sons and daughters. Right there in the Bible. Man, you see that 57 verse though. Oh man. And we did do that too. They're like, when did okay, let's get 57. And toward let's see. 56. Deuteronomy 28:56. And the tender, delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set her sole of her foot upon the ground for her delicateness and her tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward her husband of her bosom and her son, and toward her daughter. You know, like you say, never have you seen a time more than this. You know what I'm saying? You know, nowadays divorce rate so high, it's ridiculous. You got people killing their kids, you know, drowning them in the bathtub, all kind of stuff. That's happening right now. And it says, and toward the young one that cometh out between her feet, and toward her children, which shall she bear, and she shall eat them, and she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege, and in straitness, wherein thy enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. That happened in 70 AD. This event happened in 70 AD. The Romans came and they surrounded Mascata, Israel. They surrounded Israel, and they wouldn't let nothing go in and nobody come out, and they would hang you. If you came out, they would hang you. This was the last time our people, this is what Yeshua was talking about when he was on earth. Well, some of y'all know what Jesus was talking about when he said ain't going to be one stone on top of another. You know what I'm saying? They destroyed it. They wouldn't let no food go in, no food go out, and it got so bad our people ate their own kids. Just like it. And this was telling you way before it happened. This was telling you in the Old Testament that was going to happen. Because God already knew that people were going to be hard-headed and do what they want to do. But guess what? You can do what you want to do as long as you're on top of this ground. But when you lay down and you're in the back of the funeral home, guess what? It's going to be too late to try to change. And you better look at this. Look at the 58th verse. If thou shalt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou might fear the glorious and fearful name of the Lord thy God. See, the Most High not playing. And then he says, then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful, and thy plagues of thy seed, even your children will be. See that? And even great plagues, and of long continuance and sore sickness and long consonance. You see what I'm saying? That's happening right now. I don't want to use that word because they'll flag your video if you try to say it, but that's part of it. You know, because that word done took a whole lot of people out of here. Okay. Let's I came here to get something in particular. And I spoke of this earlier, the 43rd verse. And it says, and the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. See, they pay people to come here and be foreigners. You know what I'm saying? For them to come over here. They didn't do that. They won't give us reparation. But they'll get high up and then people start stores and stuff and all kind of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And thou shalt come down very low. They don't want to do nothing for us at all. Let's get a few more of these things that were predicted to happen that only happen to our people. And then why would this woman say that? Well, she got her day coming. Here it is. 32. This is what I came for. Deuteronomy 28:32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail. See, when they was putting you on the auction block, they was splitting families. Just like it said in Joel 3:8 that I showed you. You know what I'm saying? And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand. They couldn't do nothing about it back in the day. This lady gonna sit there and say that slavery ain't happening in America. They're just trying to downplay it like it just really didn't happen. So y'all go on Miss Nicole's book, and when y'all can chime in for Miss Nicole Hannah Jones and New York Times Magazine about this lady acting like slavery ain't happened, like somebody crazy. You can try to ignore it all you want, but it ain't that you ain't got a day coming too. Your time is worse though. That's when they get theirs though. Let's go and get 28 and we gonna jump back so we can try to end this real quick. Let's get 30. Deuteronomy 28:30. Y'all, a lot of y'all saw roots at least. And thou shalt betroth the wife. So you'll marry a woman. And another man shall lie with her, the slave master. How many times y'all see them? See them in the movie. And lie with her. And thou shalt build a house and not dwell in it. No, you build his house, but you're going to be in the slave quarters. And thou shalt plant a vineyard, all that cotton that they planted out there. Think about it. And not gather the grapes thereof. They're not for you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that crazy? But it didn't happen. You know, man, this lady, it ain't gonna be, the Most High ain't gonna be playing with this. We're gonna own them. Go back to the 3rd verse, I think I wanted. And then we're gonna finish. And it shall come to pass in that day. This is a future event that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage where thou was made to serve. Get Isaiah 60. I think we're going to close it out. Whole chapters in the Bible about people going to be put into slavery during that time. And your pastors ain't selling you nothing. Just when you do grab one of them dudes, they don't worry about that. Just know that Jesus gonna be help facilitating it. How about that? He gonna be help facilitating. I got one more. Let's get Isaiah 49. But let's get this real quick. I'm trying to read it quick to get the 2 in real quick. Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, gross darkness, the people, but the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be shown upon thee. He talking about you, Israel. Let's see what he gonna do with these Gentiles. And the Gentiles shall come to thy light, and kings to brightness of thy rising. Lift up thy eyes round about and see, and gather themselves, and they gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy sons shall come from afar, and thy daughters shall be nursed at their side. So these Gentiles, they're gonna be our nurses. They like I showed you in Isaiah 14, that they're gonna work. And then it says 5. Then thou shalt see and flow together in thine heart, shall fear to be enlarged, because of the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentile, meaning the money of the Gentiles, shall come unto thee, because they're gonna build that city that you read about in a 1,000-year millennium. That's who's gonna build the city. It's gonna be the Gentile. Let's jump down to 9, save some time. Matter of fact, let's go to 10 and save even more time. And the sons and the strangers shall build up the walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, meaning talking about us when we had to go through what we had to do. But my favor will I have mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continuously. They shall not be shut day or night. The men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentile, meaning the money, the riches of the Gentile, and their kings may be brought. And they're gonna build this city. You just read it down. They're gonna build this city. And let's jump down. Now let's get the 14th verse. Thy sons also with them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. See, they got a day that they're gonna bow down, they're gonna bow their feet down, and they're gonna have to bend down. Let's get 15, and I'm gonna show you some more. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency. See, nobody wanted to be black at one time. They was thinking it was better to be something else. You know what I'm saying? But now nobody wanted to be us because they know we was at the bottom of the thing. But guess what? We at the top now. He's gonna make that an eternal excellency, as the scriptures say, and a joy of many generations. Then shall thou also suck the milk of the Gentiles, meaning they're gonna milk their money. You understand what I'm saying? And thou shalt suck the breast of the kings. Oh, we're going to get reparations that day. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, and I am the Savior and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Let's get Isaiah 49. We're going to close this out right here. See, we're going to get reparations one way or another. We're going to give us what's ours. You think you're going to just do all this to a people and it just ain't going to, man, you got to pay the cost. Let's get Isaiah 49:26. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood as sweet wine. And all the flesh shall know that I am the Lord, I am the Savior and the Redeemer and the mighty one of Jacob. See, the Most High gonna do all these things, but I got something else. Let's get in Revelation real quick. Cause you got people sitting around and I'm gonna let it speak for itself. I know thy works. Now you see this is in red writing, right? You know who's saying this, right? It says, I know thy works and thy tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. See, we might not got it in money now, but we are rich because we get the next kingdom. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You see, the thing about it is you got people claiming to be us, but guess what? Guess what? It's going to be a day. I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to be out of there. Let's get it again. Because we are the Most High's heritage, our people. You know what I'm saying? We fit those curses that I read to you in Deuteronomy 28:68. You got people over there trying to play like they us. Deuteronomy. Revelation 3:9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. See, the Most High gonna make them worship before their feet. It got a day coming. They got a day coming. All you had to do is hang on. They got a day coming. Because thou hast kept my word and my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them and of them that dwell upon the oath of the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast to thou which thou hast, that no man shall take thy crown. It says, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my God, and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God. I will write upon him my new name. See, the thing about it is, man, if you stay in the game, your name gets written in the temple when the Most High pull heaven and make the new heaven and the new earth. Okay, that's should be Revelation 21:1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. Didn't he say it was gonna come down in the previous verse? And a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw New Jerusalem coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for a husband. You see what I'm saying? That's what we gotta look forward to. You make it to the next kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ain't here, you gonna be basically frying, like they say. If you're not here to see it, that's because you didn't keep no commandment. That's because the Most High didn't find a person worthy. That's gonna be a hard place to be. You know what I'm saying? There was something in here I wanted, but if I don't find it, but I want y'all to have a blessed Sabbath day, man. It's nice out there, man. Shout out to the veterans. Man. Especially what you done for this nation. You wouldn't even have this country's had. How many black soldiers that was up north joined the forces? We'd have been under some tyranny if the South had won. Believe that. You understand what I'm saying? It was black. So how you gonna make a book? How you gonna make a book about and this is what I wanted, Isaiah 49:23. It says, and the king shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait on me. Now you see that? Now the Most High say, you're not going to be ashamed if you wait on him. And then you get your name with in the temple of the Most High, Abba Yah, that I read to you in Revelation 3. So I want y'all to have a blessed day, blessed Sabbath. I know y'all hear that buzzer out there buzzing, so I'm going to sign out. Today is the Most High Sabbath day, so I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom. All praise to Yehovah by Hashem, Yahusha. I know some of y'all say all praise to God in Christ. Barakatah, we bless you. And we're going to say Shabbat Shalom.